You're listening to Keeping It Trill with Amanda Wilson. Hey you guys, what's up? It's Amanda. It's another episode of Keeping It Trill. This week, returning guest, JJ Curry's up in the house. What's
Yay.
up? Up in the house. Okay, disclaimer, we are on Crown Royal right now. Thanks to Ken Miller. We just saw Ken at Snappers Comedy Club, and he was like, "Hey, y'all like Crown Royal?" And we're like,
"Yeah, that was some Crown.
Yeah, we'll have a taste."
A couple shots, a couple drinks later,
and now we're drunk and we're podcasting. But we're here, we're queer, and we're ready for.
Queer. We're happy.
We're here and we're queer. That's like the chant.
That is the chant. Is that allowed nowadays?
I mean. Anyway, we're here. We're podcasting. What's up?
I got questions.
Okay, the first thing that I wanted to talk to you about, I already said this to you earlier, but you said that you were going to forget, so I hope you did. Last weekend, I went to a birthday brunch with my friend. It was her 33rd birthday, and she had like 7 girls over at her house, so it was less than 10. We were within CDC qualified conditions.
Oh my
But
goodness.
then...
Okay.
It was a champagne brunch. Okay, so I'm drunk on champagne.
Okay.
And orange juice.
Some mimosas.
And cheese. Yeah, we were having mimosas, and there was like a party platter. So I was supposed to bring a quiche because I had 18 eggs in my fridge, but I went to Costco to grocery shop normally anyway, and I saw that I was going to get the ingredients to make my quiche because all I had was the eggs here, and I saw that they had a 2-pack of quiche for $12. So I was like,
Amanda, I want to be so real with you right now.
Be real.
I don't know what the fuck a quiche is. I always thought it was just a random ass word. I thought it was a word I knew. Okay. I didn't know a quiche is something you could eat.
Let me tell you a little backstory on quiche real quick. So quiche is like a breakfast pastry. It's like in a pie shell, and it's like egg is the base, and then you add whatever else you want to. Are you allergic to eggs?
No.
I know you're soft on dairy, so I didn't know what.
Dairy to be fucking me up.
Yeah.
The eggs, I'm straight
Doo-doo
with.
Hit. Yeah, I didn't know.
Doo-doo hit like that, cause that's disrespectful.
Lactose intolerant? Just fucking tolerate it, bitch.
I know, bro. I was there. You know what? It's crazy. Side note. I was in Tampa driving around, and I drove past a Bo ice cream place, and everybody was like, "It's so good ice cream."
What is it called?
Bo, B-O.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like on I think Florida or some shit like that. And I was driving by it, and I literally saw people lined up, and I was, to this day, I still was like, I still never had a banana split. Like,
You've never had a banana split in your life?
I feel like you should.
But
probably,
I mean, you can have it. You just got to be close to bathroom,
I don't
right?
want to be sitting on the toilet
because it's about to be doo-doo time.
Yeah, it's gonna be,
okay? I fuck up some cheese and dairy and whatever. So if you are lactose intolerant? What happens if you have dairy? Tell the listeners.
Boo-boo. It's gonna be nasty.
It's like straight up diarrhea.
It's gonna be so quick. It's as fast as.
But is it diarrhea or is it regular poop?
It depends. It depends on the
a 5-alarm fire.
It depends. It depends on if it's like cheese. It's only gonna be a little bit more solid. You know what I'm saying? But that ice cream.
But because cheese constipates anyway, so
I never had it.
Okay.
Whenever I need a good cleansing, I just eat a cheese sandwich.
A cleansing?
Yeah, just clean.
Are you trying to say cleaning or cleansing? Because you said cleansing.
Cleansing. That's the new word.
Okay.
That's what happens. That's the nasty way of doing it. Cleansing.
That's that Crown Royal talking.
That is that speaking in cursive.
Okay. So JJ's got boo-boo tummy, and we're talking about a quiche. Okay, so it's you put it in a pie shell, so it has a pie crust, and then you mix eggs and whatever filling you want in the thing, and then you bake it, and it turns into a solid, and you can cut it with a knife and like make. So it's like an egg pie, pretty much.
I was about to say it's an egg pie.
Yeah, it is an egg pie, but you can make it like.
I never had eggs in the pie form, so no.
Okay, but so the one that I got a 2-pack from Costco because Costco shopper, what up now? And they had.
Look at you out here buying the shit in bundles.
Bulk, not bundle. This is not a weave store, bitch.
I don't know shit.
Listen, we got those Brazilian Costco bundles, real all natural human hair.
A bundle is bulk. Yeah, I'm fucking that up completely.
Yeah.
It's bulk.
So it was one pack was, I think, asparagus and provolone, and the other one was like roasted garden vegetables. So it's just like chopped up vegetables mixed with eggs. You bake it. It's like an omelet.
Yeah, I'm about
pie.
to say it's an omelet pie.
Yeah, it's an omelet with a pie crust on the
Look at
outside.
that. It's just a little bread. You put it all together.
Can you have eggs? Did we already say this?
We just discussed
Okay,
this.
sorry.
Don't worry, we can replay.
Like I said, I'm drunk. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah. So I brought the pre-made one to the party. We were all eating cheese, having mimosas.
Wait, you need 18 eggs to make a quiche?
Two, if you're gonna have two. A pie shell is kind of deep.
That's a lot of fucking eggs.
Pie shells are kind of deep.
That's a lot of eggs.
We like eggs. You like protein?
Yeah, dabble in some protein.
Yeah, it's protein rich. So I brought my pre-made quiche, and I just got hammered on mimosas. So the party was winding down. My friend's brother was visiting from Hoboken, New Jersey. Shout out to Hoboken. And he was like, what? I mean, there might be
sound
somebody...
like an appealing place. This is Hoboken.
There might be somebody in Hoboken listening to this.
It's one.
Listening to this. Let me enunciate my words.
I don't think Hoboken got internet. If they're listening, if you're listening, holla at me. Let me know y'all got internet.
Okay, Hoboken does have the internet. Okay. Anyway, what I was trying to say.
Place in New Jersey.
This is what happens. So my friend Christina, it's her birthday party. Her brother Johnny, visiting from Hoboken, he got a cabana at this place that's on the water in Tampa, and it's called Water. And my stupid ass keeps calling it Water Club. That's not what it's called. It's just called Water, but it is called Water, and it's a club with a pool. It was like a music video. There was like bitches twerking in the pool and shit.
Oh, shit.
And everyone had on a thong bathing suit. Like it was, you should go to Club Water.
Definitely need to step into some water.
So my old ass kept calling it Water Club.
Because you old as shit.
Yeah, because I'm old as fuck, and I'm like, this is the Water Club. So he FaceTimes Christina, and he was like, Christina, come over here. I got this cabana, which, okay, that already sold me. But then the icing on the cake was he was like, Odell Beckham Jr. is here right now. And so Christina was like, they're Giants fans because they're originally from New York. So she was like, Odell Beckham Jr. is there.
Wait. I mean, it makes sense. This is Tampa. We got Tom Brady.
Yeah,
so
and it's the off season, so it could be like party time.
But it's coronavirus time too, though.
Yeah, but celebrities and football players have no sense. So it made sense that he might have been here. Okay, so we're like... there was, like I said, there were 7 girls there. So people were crowding around trying to get on the FaceTime. And to me, that left the mimosa bar open. So I'm over in the kitchen.
You just being an alky.
Yeah. Coronavirus has turned me into an alcoholic. I've been drinking like a damn fish. So
I could tell.
They're FaceTiming with Odell Beckham Jr. I'm making mimosas. And then they're like, okay, who's going to Water Club? And I was like, I gotta go home because I need to take a nap. And they're like, no, Amanda, you're coming. Because this is the fucked up thing. My friends know my schedule with my kids. So if I don't have my kids, they will not take no for an answer. They're like, you literally have no excuse.
You don't have an excuse.
Yeah, I know, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
So they're like, bitch, you're coming to Club Water.
And you apply. So peer pressure get to you very well.
Yes, yeah, I'm susceptible to peer pressure. But this is the problem. Okay, so like I said, everybody was twerking in thong bathing suits.
It sounds like a beautiful spot.
Yeah, it was beautiful, but I'm wearing like a mom tank top, capri jeans, and tennis shoes.
Oh, look at your ass.
To a fucking pool party. I was not planning on going to the pool party. I was just going to brunch and then I was going to go home. No, plans change. So we roll up to Club Water. I'm not in bathing suit material. Like, I'm not Water Club ready.
I got a question. Oh, you high five me.
Oh, I thought you were high.
I had a question.
Oh.
I ain't know how to.
I was like, yeah.
But isn't a bikini just underwear?
No, it's different material.
Okay.
It's made out of different. It's water. It's different material. Not water resistant, but it's different material.
I've seen a lot of female clothes. I'm like,
it's not resistant, but it's a different absorption. It's totally different.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, but carry on.
Okay, so we show up to Club Water. Johnny has his cabana. They have like bottles everywhere, and I'm an old bitch. I haven't been to like bottle service since like my early 20s because I don't like club like that. Mm-hmm. Like that's not my scene. I'm like a hole in the wall dive bar. I want to people watch. I'm like, the less teeth, the more entertaining these people are about to be.
I can respect that.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to like take any of these people home, but I will observe them all day. So like dive bars are my scene. We go to Club Water and it is not a dive bar. It is like people are like, these bitches are wearing full makeup, like eyelashes out. They could like sweep your floor with their eyelashes. Like everybody has on a thong. It's like a whole thing. Okay, so we get in, we go to the cabana, we order the bottles that we're going to drink, whatever. And we see Odell Beckham Jr., quote unquote.
Wait.
Bitch. Why was it just some random dude who was lightly tanned who had bleached hair?
What?
But Johnny was wasted and he was like, it's Odell. It was not Odell. It was not even close to Odell. It was like, oh hell no.
It was oh hell?
Yeah, it was oh hell no. It was not Odell. It
Oh
was
hell.
like...
Oh hell, was that they did? Oh hell, didn't say anything?
Oh hell.
Oh hell.
No, and like it was a fucking mess. So we're like hanging out, whatever, and we were there for like maybe an hour, and I'm not kidding you, it was a rap video. There was bitches like their friends were videoing them in the pool twerking and shit, and I was like, what is happening right now? Like,
oh hell,
I'm in my mom jeans, and I'm like at the club right now. Like,
you can't beat oh hell.
Oh hell,
yeah. Oh hell had that shit popping.
Oh hell was up in the club.
Oh hell, see, people don't know is that Odell Jr. is really cool with Trey Songz.
Oh, is he?
So anytime you have a party, him and Trey Songz always link up. That's like his go. Like, it's to the point where they actually could be like hitting gay lovers. That's how deep
I
it
wish
goes.
I would watch that porno.
Ill.
Just saying.
It's two them niggas.
Okay.
Ain't nobody gay. I'm just saying them two niggas are too attractive to be.
Okay, well, you know,
I can see my mom.
Homophobia aside and porno preferences aside, I'm just saying.
I can literally see my mama watching that porn and be like, "This ain't nothing but a waste of two good men."
This ain't nothing but a waste.
Look at him. Lord have mercy. For those who will see this on the video,
okay,
Amanda out here fucking up
because I had to pee. Right, I'm on Crown Royal and I had to pee and I forgot to zip up my zipper, but you couldn't see anything. Okay, that's not the point. But listen, okay, so this was what I was going to say about Water Club is that once. You can talk me into a lot of stuff after I've been drinking, and then I always feel very guilty. So the next day, I was like, oh my God, I was at Water Club during the Rona. I was like, I felt like I raw dogged a one night stand of my immune system because I was like, I was not wearing a mask. I was out there having a good old time. I mean, I wasn't hanging out with the general pop, but I was like,
there, you was around.
I was around.
I feel you.
Yeah. And so the next day I woke up and I felt I had corona guilt like on my conscience, and I was like, oh my God, I fucked up. Like I shouldn't have been there. I was really feeling stressed out about it.
Man, I know you live your life completely different from me then.
Why, you're not scared of the Rona?
No, man, forget it. You get it. It's, you know what I'm saying? People ain't supposed to live forever.
You only have a quarter of a lung, bitch. What do you mean?
Hey, man, look, that's hence the reason why I'm like, get it, okay? Look, this is how I feel. This is honestly how I feel.
Okay, tell us how you
I'm
feel.
not going to die outside of anything medical, okay?
Why, do you have a power?
Because no. It's just the fact that, like, if I ever die on some random, like, some car accident or shit like that, me and God got some words. I'm literally going to heaven, like, hey, you got to send me back. You can't give me a fucked up body and still let me get out like this.
Okay, how many we were just talking shit about Harry Potter, like, you know, in the last Harry Potter when Harry goes to the train station and Dumbledore is there or whatever. Do you think that's what happens when you die?
Man, you look. I don't look. I'm not the most religious person.
No, me either.
But I do have theories of like, man, what if you get in and he was like, yo, we got to rewatch all the shit you did.
Okay, but do you know how happy I personally would be if I died and I got to go to a train station with Dumbledore?
You really want to meet Dumbledore? What if you found out Dumbledore was a creep? Like, wouldn't that be like how would you feel if that was to happen? You come to find out he part of the Me Too movements. Like Dumbledore out here touching wizards.
I mean, he like dabbled in some dark shit. So
yeah,
there's some
dark magic.
We all have a past. We all have a past.
We do have a past. I give you that one.
Okay, but listen, this was another random thought that I was having because I know that I feel like you grew up similar to the way that I grew up.
I don't know how I feel about that.
What?
I don't know how you finna get at this. What are you trying to say?
Did anybody in your life what year were you born?
91.
Oh my god. Okay. Did anybody in your life in the early 90s that you remember had a carpeted toilet seat cover?
Yes. My
Why?
mama. I don't know why.
Why did people do that?
The whole bathroom was one solid color. It was pink. It was fucking and like
The 90s bathrooms were like a horror. Like, The Shining has nothing on a 90s bathroom.
It's terrible. Like, who mama was still out there
I
dressing
remember
like
my aunt and uncle who had like one of the nicest houses in our family. They had a like vinyl toilet seat, but it started to get cracks in it.
Oh,
so then you would like see the foam, and I was like, okay, now everybody's booty's been on this foam.
It's been itching. You can't.
And they would have like the carpeted toilet seat cover, so like the lid had carpet on it. Then you would lift it up to a vinyl seat with cracks in it, and it was just a fucking hot mess. But nobody thought it was a problem.
Oh my goodness! So we had
nobody was worried about sanitation in the 90s.
No, because look what this how you get the Rona. Okay, they just left AIDS.
I feel like this is all Bill Clinton's fault, if we're being honest.
Why you got blame Clinton?
Because he was playing that saxophone and people forgot about what mattered, like vinyl toilet seat covers, carpeted. Like, people weren't worried about the real issues. They were like, oh my god, he plays sax. And then they're like, it doesn't matter.
I don't think carpeted toilet seat lid cover, whatever the fuck it is, was
you don't think
major,
there's any correlation?
No, I don't think. I think that's basically what happened was. Can you
have you
about
ever heard
it?
of Pizzagate?
No, you got to think of Pizzagate. You got to think about
there's
it.
a direct correlation.
You got to think about it. It is 20 years after the 70s when they had shag carpet everywhere. Then you
Okay,
had
listen.
the crack epidemic.
My friend
And so not them people that made it through the crack epidemic, they were like, shit, we missed our carpet.
Okay, but even worse about a carpeted toilet seat cover, have you ever known someone who had carpet in their bathroom?
Yeah. It's horrible. Why would you? And look, the main reason why I say that is because a lot of dudes have. I met some dudes that had carpet in their bathroom. I'm like, you motherfuckers are disgusting because I don't give a fuck how close you are. You're going to get some drippage, and that carpet is hard to clean.
How can you not? That you're just at
your bathroom
literally
just smell like rank.
Are you growing shrooms? Like, what is going on in here? This is a fungus waiting to happen. Mm-hmm. It's wet. It's shagged. Yeah. It's like my friend had a shag carpet in their bed. When I first met them, I will never forget, and I couldn't understand what the fuck, because their whole house was always spotless. Like, and even that shag carpet was always clean. But I'm like, why is there carpet in your bathroom right now? This makes absolutely no. This is the last place that you want carpet in.
Yeah.
Ever in your life.
Why?
Carpet is gross on a good day.
Yeah. I get it on. Damn it.
And carpet, you're going to put it in a moist ass bath.
Like, what? Do anybody have carpet anymore?
I have carpet in my bedrooms. I do like carpet when you first get out of bed because I don't like to put my feet on a cold floor in the morning, but it's still fucking gross.
You don't have to worry about putting your feet on a cold floor if you go to bed with socks on.
Okay, do not give that look. I see what's happening right now. JJ's giving like the, you're on my side, aren't you? Look to the camera right now. Don't listen to this motherfucker. It's all manipulation.
Teen socks.
No. Oh my God.
You don't have to worry about it. Your baby toe is always warm when you're wearing socks. Wear your socks.
Baby toes matter.
Baby toes matter.
Oh my God.
Your love is in your baby toe. That's why y'all keep falling for them fuck boys, because your feet be cold and you be listening to them lies because you want something to warm you up.
I am offended right now.
Don't be offended. Be truthful.
Okay, do you
socks matter.
Listen? This is something that I have been wanting to talk about on this podcast, and I've had it on like stop. Oh my God, he's giving eyes to the camera. I've had this on like 7 different outlines, and I've never gotten around to it. But I feel like you might have a good story. Do you like? What is your favorite teacher from school? Did you ever have a really crazy teacher?
I had a few different teacher stories. I had a teacher. I told you about the teacher I got in trouble for cussing out the preacher. That was the teacher. That was the
Wait,
teacher.
but don't you tell that on stage?
I don't talk about that on stage. I don't talk about any of my teachers on stage. I had one teacher she was the only teacher that ever said my name right. She was my 8th grade English teacher.
On the first try?
On the first try, first day of school. I was waiting she was my English teacher, and no lie.
Okay, I'm trying to think if I just saw your name randomly written, would I know it?
Well, she thinking
I feel
hard.
like, yeah.
So
Because there's so many vowels. Like, I
it's
feel
not
like
that. My name was always spelled wrong on the
roster.
rolls. My name. The only time I ever saw my name spelled right was on graduation on my diploma.
Oh,
They actually called me into the office to make sure.
Oh my
they
God,
spelled
they're
it
like,
right.
we got to get this shit right.
Because my graduation practice, they said my name
They
wrong.
don't want the NAACP on their ass.
It's not even that. Look, I mean, they obviously I was a terrible kid. So the principal and the assistant principal, the whole entire office knew They knew me as JJ. They knew you're a fucking fool. This is what they knew.
Okay,
when we did the senior prank, when I walked in there the day of the senior prank, the assistant principal pulled me to the side. JJ, don't even try it. I was like, God damn. You're like, no, I'm keeping an eye on you. I know how you get. Like, they know me. So when they fucked up my name on graduation, I was, the practice. So he was like, oh, Javarius Curry. I walked across the stage acting a fool. And they was like, yo, if you act like that during graduation, we pull you to the side. And I'm like, you said my name wrong. I'm acting a fool. So the second time they did the practice, they said my name wrong. I acted the fool again. He was like, you're not playing. I'm like, yo, I'm not playing. And my name better be spelled right. I never seen my name spelled right on any fucking document from school. I want my shit spelled right, and I want my name said correct. And no graduation. The day, like 2 days before graduation, he called me to his office. He said JAQUAVIUS, right? I'm like, yeah. He was JAMARKZ. I'm like, yep. Curry. Yep. He was like, okay.
Oh, they say middle names at graduation?
Yeah. They said my full name. And then he, with a smile on his face, so much dedication.
Right? Oh my God,
and
he probably practiced all night.
God, that was his last graduation class.
He probably
didn't
get like 1 ounce of sleep the night before because he was practicing Jaquavius.
Yeah, because me and his son was in classes together too, and I would tell his son like, "Your dad fucked up my name.
It's gonna be on.
It's good. The graduation gonna be remembered." And then with the first graduation class of the new school too, so like it was gonna be epic. They were gonna know. I was gonna. Oh, they knew.
Okay, listen. You are one of my very best friends. I have so much love for you, which means I have respect for your mother. But where did she come up with this name?
She did not come up with my name.
Where did it come from? I've never heard. Is there another Jaquavius? Like, did she make it up?
Ironically, there's like I got 3 Facebook friends with the same exact names, same first name, but on Facebook my name is spelled wrong on purpose.
Why?
Because I don't want nobody to know how to spell my name. What?
Okay, QAnon.
Yeah, it's just 1 letter off. Fuck it. I don't care.
So wait, 3 people who are named the real right way or the wrong way?
I know 2 with the real right way and 1 with the wrong way.
Jaquavius. I've never heard some shit like that in my life.
So what happened? My name. Oh gosh, my dad. When I was born, my dad wanted to name me after him.
And what's his first name?
My dad's name is Luster Woodruff Curry. My mom said I'm not named
Lester.
Luster.
Yeah.
Luster. It was Lester, but it was the country with the countries. Yeah, so the country.
Wait.
It's spelled Luster.
Okay.
Lester.
Okay, so his name is Lester,
Woodruff
but y'all
Curry.
in fucking
country,
Georgia.
Yeah, we country sports, so it's Luster Woodruff Curry. And then my mom said, I'm not naming my child not after you. Okay. And he said, what's the second name you want to name him? And he said he wanted to name me Charlie Fred. Yeah, so my name was almost Charlie Fred Curry.
I thought you said Charlie.
No, yeah, like Charlie, yeah.
No, Charlie. I thought you said S-H.
Oh, no, Charlie Fred, because that was his cousin. And my mom said, I'm not naming my child no motherfucking Charlie Fred. So apparently that was the first time I heard a cuss word. And then, so he left, he got mad, left. And then when my aunts and everybody came in, I have a cousin named Rose. She was 17. And they were like, we got to think of a name for him. And she named me, my cousin before me, my cousin City, his sister, and my cousin Nene. And his sister's name was Candy. So she named the 4 of us. You want to know our names? My brother's name is Demario. My sister's name is Natasha and Latasha. But the 4 kids that she named is Angelica, Valdez Johnson, Jaquavius, Jamarquez Curry, Shaquilla, and Zaquilla Johnson. Fast forward to my grandfather's funeral.
Wait, how many kids are there?
It was 9 of us and the kid, but she was the one that, she was 17.
Your mom has 9 kids?
No, my mom had 4 kids, but my cousin, she was there for all the births, seeing the family get together. And she was there to help name us 4. So us 4 all got names because that was the name that everybody was like, yeah. And she even said Jaquavius Jamarquez Curry, we call him JJ for short. And no lie, on the day when right before my grandfather passed away, everybody in the family was hanging out and stuff like that. And they're like, look at your cousin Rose. I was like, oh, Rose, and they got kids. Her kid's name was Jonathan. And like a daughter's name was like Mary. And I was like, what's your names? They were like Jonathan. They were like Jay. They were like, what the? I was like, Rose, come here.
Wait a damn minute.
At this time, I'm 21. Like, Rose,
so
come
you've
here.
accepted.
I accepted it.
But you got some questions.
She almost in the 40s.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
but you got some questions.
Got some questions. I'm like, Rose. She was like, hey, JJ. I was like, hey, Rose, I got a question. She's like, what? I'm like,
Rose, what the actual fuck?
And she was like, yeah, I need name you. I need you Jaquavius. I was like, yeah, Rose. Why the fuck you ain't name your kids that? Then she said, honestly, JJ, I was 17 and I was really into African stuff. And I was like, them names ain't African. She said, I know. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's the origin of Jaquavius.
Well, I was almost Cynthia, because
nice.
My mom's name is Cynthia and my dad's name is Anthony, and my dad's family really likes to make up new names. Like, you take the mom's name and the dad's name and make a new name for the baby. That's their favorite thing. So like one of my cousins, their dad's name was Joseph, and so both of her daughters, one is Jonika and one is Jolie. And then we have Dayshay, Dayshita, and Dayche.
Shut the fuck up. You can't do that.
My aunt's name is Andra, spelled Andrea, for no reason. Like, it's just, they just like to fuck stuff up. So
names are so fucking funny. Like my mom, I tell my mom all the time, she the last Bessie May alive.
Bessie?
Bessie May.
Bessie or Betsy?
Betsy.
Is there a T?
No T's.
Okay.
I'm right.
I know, you're so damn country. I can't. I know, even my Kentucky, I'm like, say it again.
So
what?
it's Bessie. She's Bessie Mae Johnson.
I need to get one of those ear horns to like listen to your country accent.
Gotta drain it out like Wild Wild West. And, you know, her name Bessie Johnson. My aunt, her name used to be Clechan.
Clechan?
Clechan.
Clechan.
And then when she turned 18, I guess she got it legally changed to Cynthia.
It's $400 to change your name.
No, she paid it.
Yeah.
She was like, no, I'm paying that.
Yeah.
And then my aunt name is the youngest aunt. Her name is Janice Anika Johnson.
So in my dad's family, like, they love nicknames. So my grandmother's name is Joyce, and then one of her daughters is named Joyce, but if you call her Joyce, you might get punched in the face because she only goes by Tiny. And then my dad's name is Anthony, but he only, like, the family only calls him Pot. And then my uncle Ben, his nickname is Sweet Pea.
I got a cousin named Sweet Pea.
Yeah, I don't know.
My brother, like,
and he's like 6'5", like probably 270 pounds. Like, he's like a big muscular dude. And his name's Sweet Pea, like a big old baby.
We call him P because I can't call him Sweet Pea in like public. But
yeah,
like,
no, Sweet Pea. Yeah.
Then sometimes,
but you can't say Sweet Pea. It's Sweet Pea.
You gotta say it together.
Sweet Pea.
And then my mom and them, they call him Sweetie, just to be like, that just pisses them off. Like, well, yeah, like, yeah, that Sweetie house. Like, oh my god, damn country.
Wait, wasn't Sweetie that big orange thing from Looney Tunes?
I probably was.
Did you watch Looney Tunes as a kid?
I didn't have money like that. I'm sorry, man. You keep making me remind me that I was poor.
Stop it. I was poor too. But like, I think that the big thing that was like heart shaped and it was like,
you know what? I think it was
Sweetie.
named Sweetie.
Yeah, I think that the name was Sweetie of that thing. It was just like a hairy monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. People don't care, man.
Yeah, so I'm really glad that I'm Amanda. I mean, even though Amanda is like super basic bitch ass name, I'm glad that I have that over Cynthia.
It's not that many
could
black
you imagine
Amanda.
me Cynthia?
No, I can't see you as Cynthia. Yeah, I could.
Cynthia?
Sydney? Nah. You know what? Sydney? That's
no,
weird.
Sydney. Not Sydney? You're adding syllables.
I'm adding extra to it.
It's like
that's the crown kicking
Symphony
in.
number 9, except symphony.
You was a musical.
No, it's different. Symphony is a real word. Symphony was the word that they wanted to come up with. Symphony and
I would have made so many jokes about you as a kid.
I keep saying Cynthia and Anthony makes symphony.
Yeah, them.
Ooh, thunderstorm.
It is real, cuz out here making fire.
Yeah, fire in the sky, bitch. Okay, wait. Oh, we were talking about crazy teachers. I had this, I will never forget, and I just think about him all the time for no reason. But when I was in 7th grade, we had You went to 7th grade in Georgia. You didn't move here until an adult, right?
I was an adult.
Okay.
All my life, I was Dublin.
Did you have to take Georgia history and?
Yes.
Okay, so in Florida, in 7th grade, you had to take Florida history. And my Florida history teacher was named Mr. Martin, and he was this old black dude who had like those like raised moles all over his. He's like Morgan Freeman, but like not as cool. And
diluted.
Yeah, and he would wear a suit every day. And no other teachers at this point were. It was like 1998, and no other teachers were wearing suits.
Jeans in. I got you.
Yeah, no, he was wearing a suit every single day to class, and his class was Florida history, and he taught us so fucked up, like Mayaca. Like Mayaca State Park and stuff. Okay, so the way that he taught, he was so off the wall, but I will never forget the shit that he taught us. Mayaca, and this old ass, he was like 67 at the time. He would like put his geriatric ass leg on the table and say, he used one of those long ass pointers. It was like a pool stick. But it was a pointer for the he had a chalkboard. He wrote everything in chalk. He still was so old school. And he had this long ass pointer, and he would hit the board really hard where it said Mayaca, and then he would throw his leg up and say, my ankle.
Oh my
Mayaca,
God.
my ankle. And then he would say, kiss a me, kiss a you. And he would like crack up. He was such a fucking creep. But yeah, he would always say, Mayaca, my ankle. Mayaca, my ankle.
He's trying to help you remember.
And then he would say, kiss a me, well, kiss a you. And I was like...
All the teachers that liked me were the teachers who also didn't like me. So they was like, because I'll do great in their class, but it was only because... Like, I would only do great stuff I wanted to do. Oh. So if I didn't want to do it, I wasn't going to do it. So they were like, you have a C average only because you don't do work. Yeah. Like, you're such a, like, I was the only kid that I had a C average in math, but I was tutoring kids how to do the homework.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, only because I wouldn't do my homework. He was like, he's passing. He's like, JJ have a C average, but if he just do half his homework, he'll actually probably be a B student. Like, I passed every test. But I was like, I ain't doing the homework.
Well, Mr. Martin was also the girls' track coach, and I transferred halfway through 7th grade to this school because I had gone to a different school for 6th grade. I moved to Florida in 5th grade, and so I went to one school for 5th grade, and I was zoned for a middle school, and then we moved, and then I went to a new school for 7th grade, 8th grade, and then I stayed in that district for all of high school. So I came in halfway through 7th grade. And I don't know, I feel like I've always presented as like mixed, like I don't feel like I look totally black, but maybe he had cataracts, I don't know, but he wanted me to try out for the track team, and an open house happened. So my mom, Cynthia, showed up, 5'2", blonde hair, blue eyes, and she was like, oh, I'm Amanda's mom, Amanda Wilson, and the next day,
he didn't ask you to do it.
He didn't say anything to my mom, but the next day in class, he said, well, Miss Wilson, I found out some stuff last night. Miss Wilson here, she's kin to the snail. Kin to the fucking snail, because my mom was white, and I was like...
Amanda, I seen you run.
Okay, listen, the fact that I am kin to the snail is not the point. The fact that he said that to me when I was 12 years old was rude. It was rude.
You don't have that thigh muscle that everybody think you should have.
Listen, yeah, it was fucking rude. He was like, oh, I didn't know, and he said, well, you know what they say, if you assume it makes, you know.
That's great.
He would always allude to stuff, but he would never say it. And I will never forget, okay, there's a really famous steakhouse in Tampa called Burns Steakhouse. And the first time I ever heard about Burns Steakhouse was from Mr. Martin, because he was like, I've been married for 27 years, and the only way I keep my wife happy, and he would pull his wallet out of his back pocket and put it in one hand, and he would say, you got to take your lady to Burns Steakhouse, but I will tell you something, it will hit your wallet, and he would punch the wallet in front of the class. We were 12 years old. We don't know what the fuck Burns... We're like, we don't know what this old man is going through right now.
Y'all was his relief.
Yeah, he was like going off in class. And like now that I'm an adult and I think back about the shit that he was saying, I
He
was
was speaking
like,
the truth. He was really teaching y'all.
yeah, no, Mr. Martin like knew some shit, but I didn't get it when I was a kid. But like he was so outrageous that his lessons like stuck with me. And I have, as an adult, I have been to Burns Steakhouse, and yes, take out your wallet. It will punch your wallet. Like, it is not a joke.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, so like Mr. Martin was preparing us for life in Tampa, and I didn't even realize it. My ack and my ankle, I will never forget.
You can see?
Yeah, kiss a me, kiss a you.
Yep,
yeah.
see? Look at that. He did his job.
He really did. Mr. Martin was he was so crazy, but he was the shit. And he always wanted me to try out for the track team, and I was like, you don't know what you're asking right now. This is a big ask. And yeah, that was the first time when I felt like so unseen by black people, and he was like, I didn't know Wilson was kin to the snail. I was like, oh.
He knew he was like, geez, slow as a pond
Yeah,
water.
slow as fuck. I was like, God damn.
Slow as pond water. All my teachers, man, every one of my teachers that I ever had, like I said, everyone that like was important, like liked me, they didn't like me. They liked me because I was.
But you're an asshole.
Yeah, but that's why they
Yeah.
liked me, because it was like, if you put so much effort into something that you actually care about, I swear to God, you'd be such a great student.
Yeah.
But I wasn't.
Okay, wait. I saw this really crazy story.
What you got?
Did you hear this?
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It looked like Donald.
No, that was just okay. Oh, what? Oh, it didn't pull up.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Look at her trying to be all trying to upgrade.
I know,
us,
I'm trying to
upgrade the keeping it trio, but
I
she
know.
ain't
Anyway.
keeping it trio no more.
Okay, wait.
She
Forget that
fancy now.
story. Forget that story. Did you see that story where Texas Roadhouse was trending a couple days ago because this?
No, I seen it, but I didn't read it. About
Okay.
the girl that finessed the dude on a
Okay,
date.
so there was, I guess, people who followed both people saw like the conflicting stories. So this girl who looked like a broke down Amber Rose was like, oh, I finessed this dude. He took me on Texas Roadhouse. He's so lame. And then he uploaded a picture of the girl on the date and was like, oh my God, first date. I'm so nervous and so excited, whatever. So it was like completely opposite storylines.
This should be.
She's there for the roles. He's there because he's like, oh, this might be the one. So people saw like the two different things, and he found out that she had said, granted, yes, he was wearing a tank top on the date. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see
Okay,
anything.
he was wearing a wife beater, but I feel like they might have been made for each other because they were both wearing a crossbody bag at dinner. And they were both wearing not that great of tops. She was wearing like an MTV t-shirt and he was wearing a tank top. I mean, I feel like those kind of go together. But she was like, oh, I got this stupid ass lame dude for a $60 meal. So they started to GoFundMe for him. He got $460 back. What?
Oh, hell no.
What? You don't think he deserves the money?
No, fuck that. As many terrible dates I done paid for these bitches to eat. As
But
many of them.
You gotta get your dates to go viral if you want your money back.
Damn it, I got a date in less than 12 hours.
I don't even want to talk about all your dates coming up because they are trifling.
Yeah, I'm out here living a terrible life.
Yeah, you're trifling
I'm glad this coming out before the dates.
Yeah. So and people were like, you are like taking a dude. Like,
Bitches do that. Y'all, there's females that do that.
I'm sure there are.
There's y'all literally them dudes ain't shit. We be the same girls, the same one. They talking about dudes ain't shit. Be the same one trying to finesse dudes out here for meals. Like no. That's why I promote. Put your socks on. Keep your socks on.
I guess I hate
land
people
these-
too much. I could not hang out with someone that I absolutely did not like just for a $30 dinner.
No.
This is my problem, is that my face tells no lies. Mm-hmm. So I could not hang out with someone that I did not want to be hanging out with for a $30 dinner.
On my first dates, I don't ever go to dinner on the first date.
Where do you go?
I would just go do something fun. We all go do something crazy, like go shoot some pool. That's the type of fun event or something crazy. And then after I like you for a little bit, we're gonna have a snack. or something.
A snack?
Yeah,
What
I ain't
is a
finna
snack?
feed you. We ain't gonna feed you. I ain't gonna feed you.
But
feed
what's
you.
a snack?
I don't know.
What
like,
the fuck is a? What are you, gonna snack bar at the beach?
Yeah,
Like
we go
what?
to we go like somewhere like get a little appetizer or something like that. But I ain't finna feed you.
I'm gonna give you a snack.
Yeah, you get a snack, shawty. You can't be feeding.
Okay, but
no,
after
because that's
I
how you get. That's how you get a 30-course meal. Like,
Yeah, no, listen, I'm not mad at you because after I saw that, it made me feel bad, and I was like, God damn, like this guy, because he said, and I think Texas Roadhouse needs to give him a job because after that he was tweeting and he was like, I'm a felon, it's really hard to get a job. If you'll just hire me at Texas Roadhouse, I'll do like really.
That man should have been. He should be a spokesperson.
They better hire him. If they don't hire him at Texas
You're
Roadhouse,
getting finesse at Texas Roadhouse. Look what he did.
yes, this bitch just came, and I bet you anything she put rolls in her purse. Like she looked like
she probably took some home some butter biscuits.
Yeah.
Hey, but them rolls do be busting though. Those some good ass rolls, boy.
Yeah, she.
They got some good ass rolls.
She was trifling as fuck. I'm like, what are you?
See, you gotta try to tell you. See, but when I talk bad about females, I'm an asshole. But y'all, I ain't never seen have a dude ever finesse a girl for meal. No. Never once have a dude ever try to figure out how to finesse a girl for something to eat.
No, but dudes finesse women for other things, so it's a give and take.
That is part.
There's dirty dogs on both sides.
Yeah, it is. They is. But
I'm like Trump. There was good people on both sides.
Look, all I'm saying is don't get mad at a dude.
Okay, well, what I was gonna say was that for reading that story, I was like, I am 1,000% for going Dutch on the first date because you don't even know if you like that person. Why should someone spend money on someone that they don't even know if they like?
But see, exactly. But you can't go Dutch because then you get considered a cheap dude. It was like, no, I'm not cheap. It's just I don't trust you. Why? That's my biggest problem with. Why I don't have to trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
I see the pain in your eyes right now. No,
these girls be trying to jump so fast and like, man, can't you? Why don't you? I'm like, I don't trust you.
At this point, I agree with you because I feel like if you really don't know the person and they want to go on some like extravagant date, like if we're going to Burns Steakhouse, bitch,
you better
it's gonna hit your wallet and you better bring your own fucking wallet out.
Oh, if I see, I don't even. Once the check come out, I want to wait to see if you grab your purse. I want to see the actions. I seen a girl grab her purse, and I just waited, and she just looked at me. I was like, "No, you grab it."
Have you ever had a girl pay for your date?
No,
never.
I pay for all my dates.
And they've never even offered.
No, they offered.
Oh, but I mean,
I mean,
I feel like there's people who have never even offered. They're just like,
there's some girls I've been with that won't even.
Yeah, they're like, my presence is payment.
My presence, like, nah, bitch, hold up.
No, and then you're not that cool.
Then you get called an asshole when you speak the truth.
Okay,
you don't take your socks off.
On the same theme of dating, I saw something terrible the other day. So the main highway that runs through Pinellas County, where I live, is US Highway 19. It's a 6-lane highway. And I was driving to my house the other day, and on the side of the road, a PTSA, Pinellas Transit Authority.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Cop?
No, it's a bus.
Oh, you just say a bus.
The bus. Yeah, the bus was...
You ain't got to be all them extra words.
Okay,
bus.
Excuse me. They were at the bus stop, and they were doing so much.
What they doing? What they doing, Amanda?
They were making out so nasty on the side of the highway. Listen, I hate public PDA so much. I hate it. Like... Maybe
you ain't never had nobody do public PDA
No. This is the rules. Okay?
It's gotta be
There's
cute.
rules to this shit.
Level, huh?
It's fine to kiss your partner, hold hands, do it like even a discreet ass slap. Like do your thing.
Discreet ass slap? Why you discreetly slap?
Just like
ass?
A one,
like a little pop.
Yeah, a little pop, but not like a grab and like you can't like be going crazy. But like if you start vibrating, like it's too much. This is the deal. Okay, if you're doing anything in a public setting, and I'm not talking about like off in the cut, but if you're in somewhere where there are people around, aka the side of the highway, if there's any chance that what you're doing, either the guy's getting hard or the girl's getting wet, you should not be doing it in public. They were like, I'm not kidding you, she had her leg up on his, like she had her leg wrapped around his hip. They were making it, I was like,
and they were getting ready to take the bus
stop.
You know what? That's true love.
No.
You know how much you gotta have somebody to be down for that?
That's nasty as hell. You know what the problem was? They didn't have a hotel room for that night, so they were like, here or nowhere.
Look, first of all, have
Here
you ever,
or nowhere.
Look, first of all, have you ever done it in the public place?
No.
Then you can't not discriminate.
Yes, I can because
you
I
gotta
don't want
be
to see that
public
shit.
about that life.
I've had a long day and I'm trying to go home.
You had a long day because you ain't gonna go home by your goddamn self. That what that is.
No, this doesn't have
that sounds
anything
more
to do-
like jealousy.
No, it's not jealousy. It's disgust because first of all, they're crackheads. They're on crank. They're on meth.
Crackheads have the best public relationship. They be out here fighting and all kind of shit, but they be together though.
They fight hard. They
They
love
fight hard. They
hard.
love hard. Everything about them go to the 100. It's always 100.
Man,
goddamn, Jerry, goddamn girl, goddamn bitch.
crackhead love is not
It's
what I
real love.
aspire to.
Look, that is real love. Outside of crack, that is true love.
Listen, I wanted you to be on my. I should have known that you weren't going to be on my. You're
I'm
never on my
your
side.
Never.
God damn it.
Never on your side.
Okay, switching gears.
Crackhead love is. I think
Fuck
honestly,
crackheads.
you ever get? I seen couples that I'll be like in Walmart and I'll see them and I'll be like, that motherfucker got a girlfriend. Why in the fuck am I fucking up here?
But
Like,
these are the people that you're at Walmart and the guy has his hand all the way down the back of the girl's pants in the silverware aisle. For what reason?
For what reason?
For what? Why are you doing
baby,
that here?
We out here spooning. That's what we doing.
No.
Out here trying to folk around a little bit.
And I feel like the people who do that, like,
He gonna get out.
I don't think that
He
she.
gonna take his hand out and he gonna sniff it like a real
And I bet that
gentleman.
it smells horrendous. That's what I was gonna say. Is that I feel like the people who do that. She didn't take a shower that day. She did not shower that day. And he was like, "Let me see." Like, it's like Oscar the Grouch.
Well,
You're so used to living in the trash can that you start liking the trash smells.
I know this. When I used to work at a nightclub, I met this dude named Swole. His name was Swole. SOL. That's WOL. It means Slidell way of life. You're from Slidell, Louisiana.
You know I don't trust a bitch from Louisiana. What?
This nigga here would say some of the most disgusting shit I ever heard in my entire life. I remember one time because we were at a nightclub.
People from Louisiana nasty as hell.
Nasty as
yeah,
hell.
nasty.
And this dude,
those fucking bayou babies.
this nigga shot that body, he would talk that
Yeah,
shit.
you don't even know what the fuck they're
I don't know what
saying.
the
You're
fuck he's
like,
saying. And this dude,
is this swamp people
every
right
night
now?
he'll literally walk into the club, black dude, cowboy boots. Got his cowboy hat on, tight ass jeans and shit. But he be fucking shiny as fuck because he'll take all the cologne that he had, all 3 bottles, and put it all over his fucking body. This nigga would smell like 3 different things all day.
Okay, what cologne? Because on the last episode that Matt Carter was on, we were talking about cologne, and I was talking about how this guy that I went to middle and high school with,
Curve.
Yes, he bathed in Curve.
Mm-hmm. Curve was the best.
He did not take a shower, and that's what I was so confused about because I think that he did have a very rough home life. So I was like, okay, maybe the water is shut off. Okay, but if the water is shut off, where is he procuring all this Curve from?
Mm-hmm. See, Curve was cheap. Everybody had a bottle of Curve.
But even if, at the cheapest, it was $14, and this man was going through a bottle a week. So you're spending more on Curve than you are to turn the water back on.
Well, touche. It probably buy you do the math.
And you could brush your teeth with water. You can't brush your teeth with Curve.
She looking at about $56 a month.
Yeah, I'm trying to get real with you. I'm like, okay, listen, if you're gonna budget your money, stop buying Curve, pay the water bill.
Yeah, touche. Well, shit.
I'm trying to give life lessons out here.
You can't. Look, baby. Look,
I'm trying to uplift people.
Look, once you start bathing in cologne, it's a whole different story. Life is completely different.
Okay, what is it called when dudes do it? Because when women do it, it's called like a whore's bath.
No, it's a whole bath. That's all it is. It's a whole bath. You're taking a whole bath. I've done a few whole baths before, but that would bring me back. You got to. Look, I'm done with dirty shit. Okay, this is not. Look, when we talk about some whole shit, I had done some whole shit before. Okay, I'm perfectly fine in the whole category. All right,
okay.
I'm not ashamed of my whole game. Okay, but they bring me back to his ass, the whole car. This nigga will literally go home with some of the nastiest girls that night, and then come to work the next day. He said, "I've been fucking the girl the whole time." We're like, you nasty? You like, yeah, man. This nigga got a pussy juice. I was like, you are disgusting, Daniel. This nigga.
That just made the thing come up in the back of my head.
Yeah, so you will hear shit like that. That motherfucker was disgusting. And then but the funny thing, like everybody that I still talk to that worked at that nightclub, we still like reference that nigga. He was funny as fuck.
But Okay,
was
this is what I
disgusting.
don't understand. Is he still alive?
I don't know.
I'm
Man,
like,
you know
how
what's
do
funny?
people like that
Me
not
and
have
the-
AIDS? Like everything.
This
Like,
dude was so pro America. He said, when he said, I don't drink Corona. That's Mexican piss water. I'm all about American. But he drove a Honda Civic. I'm like, that is not.
oh, so
an
he was like a
Ameri-"
broke
He was
Kanye.
fucking crazy as shit, bro. He was funny though. God, Swole was so funny. Slide way of life.
The last thing that I wanted to say before we wrap this up is the other day I was driving at the plaza down the street from my house, and it used to have this, my favorite like healthy grocery store, Earth Fare, went out of business. So I'm driving by and I saw,
Apparently wasn't too much of your favorite.
well, I saw that Spirit Halloween, the
They
hermit
take over all
crab.
the fucking-
Yes, the hermit crab of retailers.
They fucking take over
They
all the
go
blank
into
spots.
any empty shell and they're like,
Yeah, this is
this is ours now.
This,
Yeah.
this
So
Spirit
they
Halloween
were-
is up right now.
Yeah, but which led me to the question: is Halloween fucking happening this year?
It's probably, well, I mean, everybody wearing masks.
So everyone's just gonna be Sub-Zero for
I
Halloween?
mean, you can be. There's a lot of fucking different masks out there. You could probably wear an Obama mask and not have to wear and not worry about it actually being out. Like, as long as you cover your face,
They don't
I
care.
see why it wouldn't be. Like, you probably can't be the slutty nurse.
Are there gonna be CDC regulators out
I mean,
on the
if
street?
it's outside, can you really be?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything probably gonna be outside for the most part. Who knows, man? Fuck it. It's gonna be close to the election anyway.
You're not scared of Rona. You don't even care.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Rona don't scare me, baby.
Okay.
That's why you know why the Rona don't scare me? Because I can keep my socks on. You gotta protect your baby toe.
Okay, this is not real medical advice. This was not advised by the FDA or the CDC.
Well, I don't give a fuck. Look, you can go ahead and live this slow life all you
With
want
your
to.
socks on or else. Oh my god. Okay, well,
This is a late one. This is a late night,
Yeah,
so we're
this-
gonna call this quick.
JJ, do you want to give out your social media again?
Yo, follow me on Instagram and Twitter under I'm just underscore JJ. I got some up and coming shows coming up.
Oh yeah, you're going to South Carolina.
I'm headlining South Carolina Comedy Zone.
Yeah, this episode will be out in 2 days on Monday, so the following weekend.
Yeah, so it'll be
The 14th?
the 14th and the 15th.
15th, yeah.
And then I'm at Side Splitters the next following
In
week
Tampa.
In Tampa, I'm there for Sid Show, Middleton for Frankie Paul, and then at the end, the first weekend of September, September 3rd through the 5th, I'll be at Winter Haven, Florida, doing the room out there.
Okay,
So I'm
so
back
if
on
you're
the road,
in South
baby.
Carolina or Florida, check out JJ. He's hitting the road.
But trying to get that, I'm trying to, oh my God, money.
What?
Oh
I'm
my
trying to
God.
get that money.
I've been broke for so long,
Get
y'all.
that money, baby.
God, I thought about making the OnlyFans page showing
For
my
what? What would you do on
my
OnlyFans?
baby toe. It's pretty. She deserved to be out there in the world. You know what? You know online. Because once you see my
Okay,
feet, you
as
can't
someone
see my
who's gotten
penis.
pedicures with JJ, the fact that you want to give your OnlyFans to your baby toe, we got to sign off on that note.
Gotta see this baby toe. It's immaculate.
If you guys are willing to pay for JJ's baby toe, hit him up in the
Please.
DMs, and he will start an OnlyFans.
I will, baby. I will. These feet are immaculate.
Lord.
You wouldn't even know I walk on them bare feet like that.
I gotta go pray after this. Okay, I'm Amanda. I'll see you next week. Thank
Bye,
you
guys.
so much, JJ.
Thank you.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Lord have mercy.
You talking about